In Middelburg, Austria in June 2022, 99 students and 8 teachers from the south of Germany got into mountain distress. They were rescued from the air. But how did it come to the rescue mission? Helicopters and mountain rescue have rescued more than 100 students and teachers from Germany in mountain distress in the Austrian Kleinwalsertal. The 99 young people aged 12 to 14 and 8 teachers from the Ludwigshafen area were on a route that was too difficult for their equipment and abilities. The teachers of a high school had chosen the route based on misleading information from the internet. On the net, the route had been described as a classic after-work route. In fact, the narrow mountain ridge is a partially exposed path with climbing passages that requires ability to cope with heights, sure-footedness as well as experience in alpine terrain. In addition, the ground had been wet and slippery. After initial sunshine, rain set in during the mountain hike. When part of the group decided to turn back, 2 students slipped and sustained minor injuries. As individual teenagers panicked, teachers made an emergency call. About 70 members of the group were rescued by 2 helicopters using ropes, while the others descended accompanied by mountain rescuers. In addition to the 2 lightly injured, several students were exhausted, hypothermic, soaked and completely disintegrated. The following rescue operation lasted about 3 hours. The author of the internet entry was criticized for his description of the route. There are more and more such extremely irresponsible internet entries that lead to life-threatening situations. The case was forwarded to the Public Prosecutor's Office for Criminal Assessment after the completion of the investigation. The route is no longer signposted as an official hiking trail because of problems there in the past. The question that has bothered many: who had to pay for the rescue? The deployment of the 2 helicopters alone cost thousands of euros. The 70 or so mountain hikers were rescued by 2 helicopters. You can work out for yourself how many times they had to be flown. The use of the 2 helicopters alone had cost thousands of euros. These were billed to the school in Germany. The school trip subsequently continued. Some students have used the offer of psychological care. Fortunately, nothing worse happened.